everyone, emmy-lou here. Today I want to show you how to draw a crane. So it's a very large bird and it's in the style of OENONE Hammersley, and she was known for painting abstract and semi-abstract paintings of wildlife, the rainforest and the natural world. So I want to show you a couple of her pictures, really cool. So this one is a bird, obviously. It's got a grasshopper, I think, in its mouth. This one's quite a cool one. Can you see the bright colours that she used? Really lovely. This one's a snake, just because I quite like showing you snakes. Just because they're quite colourful, aren't they? This is her. So this is the artist. Look at her jacket. I think she produced she created her artwork and then printed it on her jacket, which is kind of cool. And then some more parrots. Can you see a little tiger lurking in there? Might be a leopard. It's a leopard. Okay, so all we're going to need today is we're going to need paint, any paint you like, and we're going to need a pencil and paper. What I thought would be really cool is I've stuck down a bit of cardboard because I love using mixed media. It's just really nice to get different textures. So when you're ready, get a piece of cardboard, stick it down. It doesn't actually matter where you stick it, as long as you just stick it somewhere. And then we're going to start to draw the crane. It's a really simple bird. I'm just going to move it a little bit further. Right, okay. So all we're going to need, if you can do it on the cardboard, that's great. And if you haven't got the cardboard, it doesn't matter. So we're going to do a nice round, almost like a rainbow. Can you see what I've done there? I'll try and do it really big. So it's like a little rainbow, kind of. And then we're going to go down and then zigzaggy. Can you see what I'm doing? A little zigzag and then across to about here. It reminds me a little bit of it's like a wing, I guess, isn't it? So we've done a big rainbow, gone further down, zigzag, zigzag, and then across. And then all we're going to do is, you know where we had this one, just float your pencil down to about there, and you're going to go, you see the line I'm drawing? And you're going to just connect them, like dot to dot almost. You're going to connect that. So now you've got a shape that looks a little bit like that. I think you could hear the cutting of the trees outside. And then you've got, touch that bit there, and you're going to do a neck. We're going to go up. Woo. Here we're going to do a great big circle. So think of it like an egg. It's like an egg, I reckon. Now, what I've done is I've gone up, and then you do a big egg. You want to make sure you've got a neck, so it's just going to do a U shape. You've got a little mini U shape there. Like a little mini U shape, and join it up. I think when we colour this in, we might start again with the video in, just because there's noise from the tree cutter outside. I'll just draw it first, okay. Then we're going to do a leg from here. We're going to go down like that. It's got a little knee that's wobbly. And then another line. Can you see that? Then the other leg goes da-da-da, da-da-da. Ah. You don't really have to draw the whole thing. It's just to make it look like you've got two legs there. Now we just need a beak, and I'm going to just, it's quite a simple thing to draw actually, and I think that's why I chose the cardboard, just because when I did A-level art, I used to always use different materials, and it's a really nice way of doing things. So just a beak, quite like the idea of doing that. So can you see I did almost like a little bit like an arrow, then an eye, a little line. Then we're just going to plan out some of the feathers. So you do a line there, a little line there, and a little jiggy jaggy line there. Now there's a couple of lines coming down here, but we'll create that. We'll create that of the paint. when the tree blower's gone or whatever that is outside. So that's the drawing. Make sure you take your time with the drawing. Make sure it's exactly what you want. Cranes have quite long necks. They remind me a little bit of flamingos, but they're not like flamingos really, are they? They're not pink for a start. So finish the drawing, and then we're going to get ready with the paint. So I've got acrylic paint. Da-da-da. So just get ready with your yellow, red, blue, black and white, and then I will see you in a minute. Welcome back everyone. So we're going to colour in with acrylic paint. We're going to colour it in now, colour our crane in. So the first colour I'm going to take is, I am personally going to take some white. So you just want a brush. I'm going to probably dry my brush a little bit. I don't want to get it too wet. And I'm just going to dip it in my white. Can you see? So lovely. My palette's rather messy, but just reminds me of cream, strawberries and cream. So we're just going to colour inside here. The good thing about cardboard, which I absolutely love, is the background's darker than white. So it really shows up when you colour it with white paint. So it's really nice. I might just go, you can do it and it dries brilliantly because it's cardboard. Just it absorbs all the water, all the moisture, which is great. Right, here is white as well. Can you see that it's almost becoming part of the paper when you colour it white? I love that. I just think it looks really cool. Okay, so there's some of my bird. I'm just looking at the picture to get an idea. Right, now we need to mix a grey. So we're going to get white. I'm not going to rinse or anything. I'm just going to get white, dip it in a tiny bit of black. I would put it straight on, but if you're younger, so if you're in school and looking at this, maybe just make the grey first. And then what you're going to do is the grey's going to go on the neck. So you're filling it in just on the neck. There. Hang on, I'll just get the water. It can be quite watery if you want. The more watery it is, the more it's easier to spread. Don't know if you can see there, but you know where my white is? I'm just going over the white using the brush strokes. It looks like feathers. It's quite cool. So try that. Then we're gonna get black. I don't know why, but I tend to sing when I paint. Then we want black there. Love using black. It's such a beautiful kind of bright colour. Now we want to blend. And blending just means mixing the edge. So I'm going to colour that in there as well. What you can do is like that, a bit like we did there. Just sort of create different effects. And then I'm going to rinse the brush out. Everyone finds this quite tricky, so let's give it a go. Rinse the brush out, dry it, and you're going to blend just the edge, so it's where the white meets the grey. Then blend this, where the grey meets the black. It's so the line's not so stark, so it's not so, it's kind of, it just blends in. If you can't do that, it doesn't matter. You can keep it as it is if you like. But can you see that if I don't have any water on my brush, but by blending it with a dry brush, if you get too much paint, you could just mix out and start again. So rinse out, dry it and start again if it gets too painty. Okay, now I want to do the black here. So there's a little bit of black. I think the beak's kind of black, isn't it? So I'm just rinsing every 5 minutes. A little bit of black. I'm going to make a grey again because we all love grey. And my beak's going to be grey. Whoa. I'm going to do my legs grey. I mean, what are they? Yeah, they're kind of grey. So So we're going to do grey like that. You don't have to finish the legs as long as it looks like the legs are there. And I love the cardboard, if I'm completely honest with you. So what we need to do now is it looks like it's got this body of feathers. So I'm going to make a lighter grey. So it's just the grey you've already got, put some more white. If that doesn't work, just make another grey. So black and white, lots of white. What I'm going to do is put it on. And I'm going to put it on like that, like hair. It's not hair, it's feathers. But it looks like it's going all over the body, which is awesome. I love that look. So we've done that, and then just there'll be fine. Is there some on the head? Not really, but we'll do a little bit on the beak there. There's some coming down here, so make sure it's there. Then what it is we've got some orange. So yellow and red, mix it up for me. Yellow and red. Now, depending on what you want to use, you could do a straw and blow out because the hair looks really cool. But I'm not going to do that because I always tend to do that. It's my choice of application, I think, for paint. But there's a bit of, there's a bit of yellow. Oh man, I think you've got to wait till that's dry because my black's not dry. But what you want to do is put some orange. That's what it is. Doesn't look very orangey, does it? But it's just a bit of orange there. The brighter the orange, the better. Get a bit of white as well, just to sort of make it look more like it's feathers. If this is slightly more advanced, don't worry. It's great to know this and to give it a go. Let's just give it a go, and then what have we got? We have the hair. It's got this really cool hair. So you start from here, go up. You don't want to start there because you get a completely different thing. When you hit the cardboard, put some white because this colour won't cover the cardboard. He looks really funky, doesn't he? He looks quite friendly as well, I quite like him. Just going to do a little bobble for the eye. And that is my crane. I quite like him actually. I mean, what I would do is you could easily let it dry, just get some chalk and go over things because the cardboard makes it really bumpy. So it's really nice, like a really cool texture. Might just do a little bit of white there. Just add in some white here and there. Just makes things look like it stands out more. But keep it simple because you don't need to make it too complicated. And if you wanted to, you could put maybe green around the edges or something. I just love the fact it's on cardboard. I think all my art teachers when I was in my A-levels a long time ago really liked the fact that I experimented with different materials. So it's really nice to have a go, try and do something different because you won't know if you like doing it until you give it a go with the materials. I'm just putting a bit of black there. And I'm putting a bit of black there just so it really looks feathery. Woo! There we go. There is my, and he said stalk. There's my crane. You just want to sign it. And it's my, whoa, wobbly signature. So have a go at doing a signature like that. Inspired by OENONE HAMMERSLEY. So I'll write it on the video just so you can see. Have a go at doing your own and let me know how you get on. Like the video if it's helped you and subscribe and I'll see you soon.